What if everything you believed about confidence was wrong? What if the thing standing between you and the life you want, the career, the relationships, the freedom, isn't your talent, isn't your background, neither it's your circumstances? What if it's simply the story you're telling yourself? Here's a number that stopped me cold: 85%. 85% of people worldwide struggle with low self esteem at some point in their lives. Your boss, your mentor, that person you follow online who seems to have it all figured out. And yet, there are people who wake up every morning and move forward anyway. Not because they never doubted themselves, but because they discovered the real secret to confidence. Today, that's exactly what we are talking about: the secret to unstoppable confidence. Welcome to the channel Elevate with Shachi Seth. Hi, I am Shachi Seth, writer, entrepreneur, life coach, and your dear friend. Before we talk about how to build confidence, we need to get clear on what it actually is. Because most of the people have it completely backwards. Most people picture confidence as that person who walks into a room and commands attention, never rattled, never afraid, and we assume that they were born that way. But that's not how confidence works. Confidence is not a personality trait, it's a skill. And like every other skill, it can be learned and strengthened over time. Confidence, the word itself comes from the Latin confidere, which means to trust fully. That's the reframe. Confidence isn't about believing that you're better than others. It's about trusting yourself enough to take the next step, even when you're uncertain. So you don't need certainty. Don't need a guarantee. You just need enough trust in yourself to move forward. And when you understand confidence that way, as a trust built through action, everything changes. There's a reason 85% of people struggle with confidence. It's not because they're weak. It's because the world is almost perfectly designed to make you doubt yourself. Here are three biggest confidence killers. The killer number one, imposter syndrome. Have you ever achieved something and immediately thought, I don't actually deserve this? Sooner or later, they are going to find out. That's imposter syndrome. And approximately 70% of people experience it at some point of time. The cruel irony is that it hits hardest when you're most successful. Let's talk about Maya Angelou. After writing 11 books, she still thought every time she sat down, oh, they're going to find me out now. If Maya Angelou felt like an imposter, you're in good company. Now comes confidence killer number two, fear of failure. Most of us were conditioned from a young age to see failure as something shameful. In school, wrong answers were marked in red, and so we learned failing means something is wrong with me. That belief is a confidence killer because it makes us stop taking risks. We choose the safe path, not because it's the right path, but because it won't expose us to judgment. But here's what that costs you: every dream you never pursue, every opportunity you let pass because you were too afraid of getting it wrong. If you can relate to this, type relatable in the comment box below. Let's go to confidence killer number three, comparison and social media. Your phone is a window into the highlight reels of millions of people. And your brain, which evolved to compare yourself to roughly 150 people in a small community, is now trying to compete with everyone, everywhere, all at once. Theodore Roosevelt said it over a century ago: comparison is the thief of joy. He did not have Instagram. He had no idea how right he was going to be. So, imposter syndrome, fear of failure, and the comparison trap, all working against you simultaneously. No wonder so many people feel stuck. But knowing what's stealing your confidence is the first step to taking it back. If you're ready to face your fears and give it a shot, type try, TRY, in the comment section below. Now, for what you came here, 4 practical evidence backed strategies for building genuine confidence from inside out. Strategy number 1, stack small wins. Neuroscience confirms that every time you set a goal and achieve it, no matter how small, your brain releases dopamine. And over time, those small wins rewire your brain's belief about what you're capable of. This is the confidence compound effect. It works exactly like financial compounding. A small win today leads to a slightly bigger attempt tomorrow. Slowly, almost invisibly, your sense of what's possible for you expands. So start where you are, make the bed, send that email, finish the first paragraph. Every win, however small it may be, it is a deposit in your confidence account. Let's go to the strategy number 2. Master the voice in your head. Studies suggest that we have up to 60,000 thoughts per day. And for the average person, around 80% of them are negative. That internal voice saying, "You're not good enough. Who do you think you are?" That's not true. It's just a habit. And habits can be changed. So when you catch yourself in a negative self talk, pause and consciously replace it with something more accurate, more empowering. Not toxic positivity, honest reframing. Instead of saying, "I'm terrible at this," say, "I'm learning this, and every attempt makes me better." It might feel awkward at first. The old voice has been there for years, but with repetition, the new voice will get louder, and eventually it will become the dominant one. Strategy number 3 is about mindset. Adopt a growth mindset. Dr. Carol Dweck of Stanford found that what separates people who succeed from those who don't isn't talent or intelligence, it's the mindset. A fixed mindset treats failure as permanent evidence of limitation. A growth mindset treats failure as feedback, information that helps you improve. Fixed mindset says, "I can't do this." Growth can say, "I can't do this yet." That one word "yet" changes everything. It turns a closed door into an open one. If you're ready for this mindset shift, type "I can do it" in the comment box below. Type quickly, "I can do it." Strategy number 4, lean into vulnerability. Researcher Brain Brown found that vulnerability is not weakness, it is the birthplace of courage. We think hiding our doubts make us look more confident. But the willingness to be seen, to try even when you might fail, to raise your hand even when you are unsure, that is what real confidence looks like. Perfection is not confidence. Perfectionism is fear in disguise. Real confidence says, "I might get this wrong, but I'm going to try it anyway." Now for the single most important truth about confidence. The one that, if you really internalize it, it will change how you move through the world. Confidence is not the absence of fear. It's the decision to act in spite of it. This is a misunderstanding that keeps people stuck for years. They're waiting to feel confident before they act, and they keep waiting, and the feeling never truly arrives. Here's something I can repeat over and over and over again. Confidence doesn't come before action. It comes from the action. Action gives you evidence, evidence gives you belief, and belief becomes confidence. If you agree that action precedes confidence and you're ready to take that action, that first step, type "action" first in the comment box below. I also have a video that proves confidence comes after action. I'm sharing the card. Do have a look. So now, every time you do the hard thing, have the difficult conversation, or apply for that job, or posting your work online, show up when you're scared, you collect evidence. Evidence that says, "I can do hard things." And evidence is what builds belief. And belief is what confidence is made of. The most confident people you know aren't confident because nothing bad has ever happened to them. They are confident because they're having a track record of surviving hard things. They have evidence. Fall 7 times, stand up 8. This is a Japanese proverb which has survived for centuries because it captures something profound. The act of standing up is the confidence. not the absence of falls, the standing up. When you stand up, you're confident. So ask yourself right now, what is the one step you have been delaying? What action have you putting off, waiting to feel ready enough? You will never feel truly ready, but you can choose to be fully committed. And commitment repeated in small actions over time is exactly how confidence is built. Let us bring it all together. The confidence blueprint. 1. Confidence is a skill, not a trait. It can be built at any age, any stage. You're not behind. Then, number 2, imposter syndrome, fear of failure and comparison culture are universal obstacles, not personal flaws. Knowing them is the beginning of beating them. 3. Start small wins. Every small victory rewires your brain towards believe in yourself. 4. Rewrite your self-talk. It's not truth. It's a habit that can be changed. 5. Embrace a growth mindset. You're not what you can do today. You're what you're becoming. 6th and the most important one. Stop waiting to feel ready. Confidence comes from action, not before it. The feeling you're looking for is on the other side of the step that you're afraid to take. Confidence is a journey, not a destination. There will be days when you'll feel unstoppable, and there will be days you'll feel like you're back at the square one. That is not failure. That's just the path. You have what it takes, not because everything is easy, but because you have survived every hard day you have ever faced. Your survival rate of hard days is 100%. Remember that. Build on that. Starting today, before you go, I want to hear from you. What's one confidence building strategy that made a real difference in your life? Drop it in the comments. Someone watching right now might need exactly what you have to share. Again, if this video added value to your day, hit the thumbs up icon. It really helps this channel reach people who need this message. And if you are new here, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss an episode. And if you're going through something hard right now, if you came to this video looking for a reason to keep going, you need to hear this. You're not as far behind as you think. The confidence you're looking for isn't somewhere in the future. It is in your next step, the step that you're taking right now, right in front of you. Take it. I'll see you in the next one.